my friends, my piggies. How are you guys? Welcome to the stream. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm gonna just address the very first elephant in the room thing that I gotta talk about, which is I don't feel good today. I don't feel good at all. I have a migraine. I even thought of canceling, but I just really didn't want to disappoint you guys. I know there's a lot of people looking forward to these streams. Also, are we jerky? I'm looking at my playback and I'm like, ee, ooh, ah, ah. Let me see. What is going on? Is the internet bad today on top of everything else? It is Mercury retrograde, people. Let's see. Let me put it at 720 and see if the lower quality helps with it. Oh yeah, no, let me know if you guys can see me, if I'm like very, very jerky or what. But yeah, oh yeah, no, it's crazy. It's lagging. Now, why is this happening? I literally had my whole internet rebuilt. Let me switch to this scene, see if it's better at all or not. And we'll find out. But yeah, I don't feel good at all today, guys. So I'm gonna just do my best. Quentin, thank you so much for the super chat. They say, does your Autotune support 1 or 2 note scales? If so, can you do a live demo on how it sounds? I will be honest with you, I'm not fully understanding the question. Like, what do you mean? I literally don't know what you mean. You know, I use Autotune, I use Melodyne, I use different tuning methods. I mean, are you asking maybe about alternative scales, like modes, like Phrygian mode? Is that what you're asking? Because Autotune Pro supports a lot of different modes, but Autotune, like simpler versions, the effects and stuff, they support just like minor, major, chromatic. Did I stop jerking around on this scene, you guys, with Boombox? Immediately fixed. Okay. See, I don't know what it is. Let me try to go back to the full camera just for fun and for vibes to see if it like works and if I'm still jerky. And if I am jerky, you know what? We're getting just the Boombox screen today, and we're not gonna get the zoom in of me. I don't even really like feel good enough to be honest, to be full on camera like zoomed in with my face. No, look, it's lagging. I can see it lagging. Okay. You know what? Screw this. We're just gonna be on the Boombox screen today. Why? I couldn't tell you. I have really fast internet now. The stream quality says excellent. I'm on the lowest camera quality now. Like, guys, I don't know. It's Mercury retrograde, okay? That's what I'm gonna say. Like, it messes up all technology. My favorite headphones broke. Like, it's anytime it's a retrograde, so I'm going into like my woo-woo, like wild woman self. I don't really show on the internet that much, but like I am very astrologically attuned, and anytime there's a retrograde, like so many of my technological things break, like big time. Something always will like break. So anyway, guys, I want to jump into listening to music because I have very limited energy and everything is limited today. So I want to just listen to as much music as possible. And we have a couple of fun things today. So we're going to do our normal stream where I listen to your music, give some feedback. If you're new here, today is an amazing day to submit music because as you can see, there's actually not that many submissions. I don't know if you guys just like missed my email or something where I sent it in, but I was kind of like, wow, there's very few submissions, which is good for everybody who submitted because usually we're like, I'm scrolling. It's real bad. So, this is a good opportunity. This is a good opportunity for that. Oh, okay, Quentin. Thank you again for super chat. They go, can it be set to a single note versus major or minor? Oh, I think you're asking if you have like a one note melody or something like that. If you can just tune that note, you can. I'll show you real quick. like, yeah, if you have like a very, very simple melody and you're like, I just want it to be on that one note, I'll show it to you on Autotune effects, because that's what I use. Even though I have like all the different versions, I kind of just like find this one easier and better. Basically, you just would remove all the other notes from the scale, right? So if we're like C major, it shows you, right? Everybody knows like all the white notes are available and all the black notes are grayed out. And let's say you just want to do the note C, like literally just gray out everything. And then your tuner is just tuning the C, right? And if you want it to be C and D, you just put on C and D. That's how it works. Super, super simple. So, but anywho, guys, let's do this. Let's jump in. What I want to start with today is a cute, casual little free-for-all. And what this stream segment is I listen to anybody's songs at random. So you guys are basically allowed to comment names of your songs. I will pick a few of them at random just from the chat, and we will listen to them. So as I mentioned, right now is like, this is really great. There's not a lot of songs, so I think a lot of you have like a very high chance. So go ahead and comment the title of your song, and I will pick them out of the chat. So you're allowed to spam. You can spam as much as you want until YouTube shuts you down, because I know it has limits. But yeah, go ahead and put in the name of your song. And while you guys do that, I will tell you about another stream segment we're going to do after. So we are starting something really fun this month, which is, I call it the version stream segment. So I've picked a few people from our community to basically participate in this segment, and it's in a different folder. It's in this folder right here, right? And what we basically have are these participants who are sending in like the first version of their song. It's something they've made in the last week. It's a little bit raw, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give them feedback on what to improve, and next week they will submit a version of the same song, and you know, I will give feedback on that, and basically by the end of the month we're gonna pick the person who's improved the most. So this is really, really fun. You know, for these participants, if you're not a part of this, I still really recommend you guys stick around, because what is universal is also personal. And, you know, seeing from these improvements, you guys will be able to apply similar things to your songs. And also you can see how this works and maybe submit yourself for next month's version segment. So, but let's get back to our main folder, and I'm just gonna pick out some songs out of the chat. Okay. I got one. Got another one. Another one. Ah! Another one. It's going so fast. And got another one. And one more. Okay. I got all the songs, guys. Let's listen. So first up, we're gonna have, oops, Cowboy Leader. This is by Harvin. I like the name. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and listen. Make sure real quick I don't have any other music playing. And awesome. Oh, I don't hear anything because I'm on the wrong interface. I feel like I did that the last time too. This happens when you have two interfaces and one pair of headphones you like. All right, let's go. Ooh. This is a really cool bass. I was so like, bam, bam, bam. What is that? Is a synth an effect? I don't even know what that sound is. This transition, something different. Okay, I have thoughts for you, Harvin. So overall, I like the vibes. I generally think a bass-driven track with a 4-on-the-floor kick is like always a safe bet, right? It's always something that's gonna continue to be popular, and you can just kind of tweak around the styling of it, right? This one is very electronic, club. You know, you can make it with more of an acoustic, or not acoustic, but like electric bass. You can make it a little bit more old school sounding. So generally just like bass driven with a 4-on-the-floor is a style that's never going to go away. It's like such a good style to go for. I will say, I'll be honest, I liked all the arrangement up until here, right? When we got into this section, oops. Oh, I totally turned it off, and I was like, why isn't it playing? Okay. Me. That synth you've got, especially the second note of it, it like harmonically doesn't fully lock in with the bass and the rest of the beat. It's not a rub necessarily, it's not like wrong, but when I hear it, it just doesn't lock in, right? So if I was top lining this, for example, I would have a hard time knowing even what to do to like melody wise, just cause harmonically this is very undefined. What I would do is I would just pick either that me, can't get up there right now with my voice. I would pick that synth, or I would pick what the bass is doing and like adjust one to the other to like lock in a little bit more. And then I also felt like this section. This was a little more locked. So a part of me was also like, I think this is supposed to be a post-chorus, but it's too like, it's not different enough to totally change the vibe, right? It's still a 4-on-the-floor with the bass and just a different synth top line on it. So it's almost like we have these two sections back to back, bass, kick, synth top line, bass, kicks, different synth top line. I don't think that works arrangement wise. I think you need to either fully change this section, or if you like this section more than this section, you could make this the chorus, or you could also take it out and just go to the verse too. You don't have to have a post-chorus section. So I thought this was good. I thought this was a great start. I would just work a little bit more in the arrangement. So let me know if you guys would like to PL. I didn't call this out earlier in the stream. For anybody who hasn't been here before and who's new, what I ask at the end of critiquing a track is, hey, do we add this to like a special playlist, right? Are we going to add it to a special playlist? And if you guys would like, comment letter P, letter L. PL stands for playlist. And if enough people comment, usually 5, I go ahead and add it. So I'm going to give you guys a chance to do that. I put that water bottle down very aggressively. I was like, plink. I'll turn some music back on for you guys too. I see 1, 2, 3, 4 PLs. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't see enough PLs. But I think you did a great job, Harvin. So just come back next time. I'd love to hear either a new version of this track or something else from you. Really good job. And let's go ahead and find another track to review. Oh, for some reason, I feel like I need to restart right here. Here you go. More streams. And we have Crash right now. Crash by Stefan. Once again, I submit a new track of mine. This time it's only instrumental. That's okay, because my vocal's not finished yet. That's okay. Awesome. Yeah, I'll just focus on the track. What you give me, I focus on it, you know? Let's go ahead and listen. It's a cool top synth. I like it. Crash. All right, another bass with a kick. Very good though. Vibe is really good. Really locked in groove. I like this. It's good. Really good. Okay, this is gonna sound crazy for me. You guys know I like a big kick. I feel like your kick, especially in this part, it almost pokes out a little bit too much. It might be that for this more open pre-chorus part, just do a different kick. Do something with less click, you know? This is why I have my Must Have Pop sample pack, right? I basically have like various ways to layer kicks. I have in the sample pack, I have what I call kick bottoms and kick tops. So basically you can like have just a very round sub focused kick, and then you can layer a little bit of a click on top of it with a different sample, and then you control how much of it you get. For something like this, I would 100% have more the clicky kick in the chorus verse. In the pre-chorus, I would have it be more of like a poop, poop, like a little thump versus like a clicky version that you have here. And maybe it can even open up towards the end of it. Crash. Let's go. Crash. Good. Really good. Crash. Okay, so more of an advanced note for you. This is really good. I feel like you could have more going on in the mids. Even just having like a pulsing pad, not loud or anything. You just, what this track is giving me mix wise is like bottom's good, kicks good, bass is good, a lot of high end stuff also good, really cool top line melody for the synth, like real nice. It's just like the middle is like kind of empty. Maybe your vocal will go in here. It's kind of hard to tell, but I like to think of like the track by itself without the vocal needing to kind of fill out the EQ spectrum a little bit. It doesn't have to be like all equal, right? But something about this gave me like a lot going on the bottom, a lot going on the top, kind of nothing in the middle. So even if you had like a wow, 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 like little pad, it would be good, you know? It's honestly really, really sickening though. I really like this. I really like this. I think it sounds really good. All the parts are kind of locked in. Rhythms are locked in on the synths. Bass parts real groovy, real good. I think you killed it. I think you ate. Let me know if you guys would like to PL. And don't be stingy on the PLs, okay? Okay, I see. All right, the PLs are already here. Good job, Stefan. Honestly, you could be Piggy. I really like this track. I think it's good. I'm excited to hear it with the vocals too. Let's go ahead and add you straight to our special playlist, King. Okay, and Halal saying, I uploaded 2 tracks today, one for a regular playlist, one for the VIP program. You are eating, working so hard. You guys, I just love how serious you guys are about your music. Like, it just makes me feel really good for being here and helping and giving advice, you know. Just makes me happy. It makes me happy, guys. Yeah, and again, for anybody new coming in, sorry I'm like so low energy today. I'm just like, I don't like to be like a bummer and be like talk about my health and stuff, but just yeah, my health has been like very challenged in the last couple of months. I have these migraines like 3 times a week. It's kind of amazing. I haven't had one on a live stream yet. And I thought of taking my medicine, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll try to take my medicine if this happens again. It just makes me like high. It makes me loopy. So maybe that will be a funny stream. I don't know. Or maybe I won't know how to operate OBS. That also is a possibility. So like proceed with caution. Maybe we won't do that. You know what I'm saying? But next up, the song that we have is called Love Potion. It is by Birdbrain69. Absolutely love it. Great username. No comment. Maybe new person. Guys, for anybody new, when because you can still submit songs, so feel free to like submit songs as this stream is going on. Try to tell me what you want me to listen for and what you want me to focus on. It really helps. Otherwise, I'm just like, I might give you a comment assuming you're an artist, but maybe you want to pitch this to K-pop, right? Like, I don't know. So it helps to give me a little bit of a direction. Sound effects. I'm really enjoying it here. A little bit more an advanced note for you. So I would love to hear you play around with this bass preset, maybe adjust it, maybe like even try some different ones. I like the bass sound, but it's hard to make this type of sound work because it's kind of wide and there's not like a lot of middle information. So that automatically being like all centered on the sides and not much in the middle for a bass, it really softens impact. You could like transient shape it and like do some more advanced mixing on it. I think a lot of times just swapping the preset is like the better move. Are you doubling it with something else here? Because I feel like almost the sound changed. It became a little bit more center focused right there. You know, one thing I would say, so I feel like this whole section right here, it felt a little repetitive, right? It's the synth, what is it? Da, 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 da. Right? It's so much of that theme and it's only 2 notes. Any really simple themes, I'm not like a hater of them, right? It can be really catchy, but when you are dealing with 1 note, 2 notes, 3 notes, it also can get redundant really fast. So I would try to like maybe even like for the first half of the section not have that synth, or maybe have it do something else and then bring in the motif at the end of it. I would play around with that. That kind of felt like it fatigued my ear a little bit, and we never want that. We never want people to be like, oh, like it was really good up until this point, but then I got tired. Like, right? You wanted to kind of build it in a way where they continue to stay excited about it, not like, okay, I heard it, so I would do something else, right? It's always a fine line to walk, because one of the previous tracks, it was changing too much and I couldn't lock in on anything. But then if you like drive a hook too much in, then it's like, okay, I'm tired. So, but this is really good. Would you guys like to give a PL to Birdbrain69? Let me know if you would like this to be added to our special playlist for March. Oh, this is so cute. My assistant Heman set this up. This first time she's setting up the playlist. I like the one she picked. It's real cute. But yeah, so everybody has a chance. They just have to get 5 people from the chat to comment PL. So if you like Love Potion, comment PL. Stella says, I love Giddy so much. You mean the song that I worked on? Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, it was a really good one. I really really like their version, but I also loved the demo version. Like I still at some point I'll talk about people. It's so funny. I was like, when I posted about it first like years ago, I was like, oh, this was like a lot more mature, and people assumed it was like some really really raunchy lyric originally, but it was really not. It was really not. It was just a little more like somebody in their 20s would sing it versus somebody in their teens, and that's why the label wanted to change it. um um Oh, Quentin, you're blind. And that's why you asked about a demo. Oh, I see. Thank you for the super chat too. What I would say, for you, I will just try to describe it for you. I'm not sure how I could like play it for you, right? Basically in Autotune, when you're working with it, you know, if somebody's helping you, literally just have them leave one note enabled, right? So white, and then everything else can be grayed out. And that's how it works. It is really, really, really simple. So, but guys, let's listen to, sorry, I'm like moving on too fast. I saw an FBLs for Love Potion. So we're going to go ahead, add Love Potion to the chat. Add it to the chat. And why did I say to the chat? To the playlist. Okay, see, I didn't even need my migraine medication. I'm already getting loopy just from the migraine. The loopiness is with us, guys. It's present. I'm gonna just try to keep doing my best, okay? But we have Light Switch by Stella next. Going for Bella Porch type of sound. I have different versions of chorus production. Want to make it hit harder. Overall tips on the track would be great too. Yes. Okay, Light Switch. Ooh. I haven't heard this type of track in a while. It's so cool. Using Omnisphere for this. It's more than decent. It's really good so far. Oh, beautiful. I'll give you one specific note. So try to develop your cellos a little bit more here. On the second time around the strings play, you could do like a lower cello. Dun, dun, dun. You do like a counter melody with a cello would be cool, just to kind of have it feel like it's building. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, I have lots of notes for you for this one, for this section. Okay, Stella, I have thoughts for you. So I want you to work on this chorus heavily, and I want you to resubmit this again next week. I'll tell you why. Everything up until here is awesome. I gave you that cello note. It was more like creative versus necessary. Things break a little bit in this chorus. Things are like amazing up until the chorus. Things break in the chorus. I will tell you why. So for a track like this, you want like massive impact. You want it to be like, oh, it dropped, holy moly, right? Poof. This kind of has the opposite effect. I will break down why though. We're not going to leave you in the dark. More than anything is your drums. Your drums are very simple and very light here. So first of all, it's your kick pattern. You're literally doing kick, snare, kick, snare. No. No, we need way more rhythm. I was like kind of humming it as I was listening. I think you should do something like like some triplets. You need rhythm in there, right? And rhythm. Next, snare. Your snare is wide, which we talked about with versus concentration in the center. It being wide like this automatically makes it less powerful. You could keep that layer, but you need something to be like whack right in the middle. Honestly, if it were me, I would switch the sample completely. I did not think that snare sample was good for this song. I really like it, so I'm like getting passionate. So I would pick something that feels a lot more powerful. Like think like it would need to have more mid-range, like almost orchestral in a way, like bang, right? Like that feeling versus tss, right? That's your snare right now is giving tss, and I wanted to give boom. I hope that makes sense. I think also you could elevate this tenfold with tom production. If it were me, I would go like heavy. I'd go like boom, ta, boom, 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 ta. Right? And then toms are interesting. Toms for pop music like this, you'll need to dry them out. You'll need to pick the right samples. If you want to grab my pack, Must Have Pop, like honestly, like it has sets of toms like in fives and you could just use them. Otherwise you'll need to be like a little bit more cognizant getting them from Splice or something, just because like there's a lot of like two live sounding ones on there that are not going to work for this. You want like that more of like that cut in a tom for this. But yeah, I would like just spend some time on your drum package here. And the next thing I would do is I would go for your 808. It's too simple. I think it's just hanging. Right? I think you can have movement. You can have swoops in there. Boom, 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 boom. Right? I also think the sound itself is not right. Sorry, I sound like I'm tearing into you, but I just genuinely really like this, and I think you could fix it and make it like amazing. So a different 808 sample. Sublab is really great if you don't have it. Where's my OBS real quick? I do really like Sublab. I don't like Sublab XL. I'm sorry to the people who make it. I like the old Sublab. I like the sounds more. And there's a lot of the sounds that just come with it are just really good. And you can like design your 808, like its attack, like how high the pitch goes initially, like how it hits volume wise, like its ADSR, all of this stuff you can design very easily. I really like this, or honestly, recently, I haven't even been using it as much. I literally just use Serum 2 for like basically anything synth-wise. That's what I use. And I have presets that I've made for Must Have Pop, right? Like literally these two I just use for everything. I also have something else coming that I'm not going to talk about yet that also is going to have amazing presets, but you just need to switch it. So, and I think once you've worked on that, I don't want to get too far ahead. Just resubmit it, because I think at that point you can start elevating with strings, with some effects. Like you can make this a massive chorus, but I'm really serious. Come back with a resubmit of this. I really like it. So says no, not at all. Please rip me apart. I need the help. I'm seriously not here to rip you apart. I just heard something I liked and I had a lot of ideas. So, would you guys like to PL this really promising track by Stella? It's called Light Switch. I'm gonna give you guys like a second to comment. Anybody new? If you liked what you heard, basically comment PL. It stands for playlist, and I will get to add this song to a special playlist if I get 5 PLs. Adam, also thank you for moderating. You're always the GOAT. Oh, you have so many PLs here. Beautiful. Okay, great job. And next up, we have... Let's see. Okay, Test Levitating from Tammy. Okay, Vietnamese rap track. Oh, I'm so excited. I love when you guys send me stuff in other languages. A resubmit from last week because it didn't get played. That's okay. Very rough demo, so kind of just like give any feedback. That's okay. You know, you guys never have to feel bad about things not being perfect. If it was perfect, why would you be here submitting it? You know what I mean? It's to get help. Like, yeah, you want to like maybe like show off a little bit, like show what you can do. But at the same time, like more than anything, it's about getting some feedback. So it does not have to be perfect. No, no. Beautiful language, by the way.
Trong một chữ không sao, nhưng tôi muốn lết về mùi có con vương áo điện thoại sang tên em để chế độ im lặng, sợ em nghe giọng rung, sợ em lo thêm chuyện để cho im trọn đâu.
I'm gonna listen a little bit more, but before sometimes I have to stop before I forget my critique. My friend, we are having the very common issue that a lot of people here have, so don't feel bad. We're having a tiny kick issue. Where is your kick? Where is it? It is lost, right? And I can tell you why it's lost by just looking at your waveform. So what's happening is all your tracks individually, your vocals, your bass, like everything, right? It's just all really loud. And that's why your kick, it's like, it's just fighting for its life to have some space and room to like exist in the mix. All you got to do, grab all your tracks, turn them down, and then turn up the kick. I think you might also need to try a different sample though. Let me listen more. Yeah, try a different sample. This kick does not really have sub. So it's, you know how like, especially in this trappy style, listen to any trap leaning artist, right? Their kick is always like boom, cha, boom, 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 cha, right? It's not tink, boop. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to make fun of you. It's like I can hear the vision. Just really go for that big bottomy kick, right? You don't want the little plink.
I really like the
keys. The keys are beautiful. Okay, awesome. Yeah, so I think, like I said, the strength here is your keys. Really, really beautiful, harmonically, just like make me feel the feels, which is great. I think, yeah, you're having a bit of an issue with your big three. This is what I call the kick, the bass, and the snare. The big three are like the backbone of any track, right? They are what makes a track, that gives it its energy, right? And when you have a weak kick, the snare is not as weak as the kick, but it is a little bit like, it could be juiced up a little bit more. The bass is also weak. The bass is very, like, I'm having a hard time finding it in the mix. So, and a lot of times I say in the mix, like it sounds like a mixing note, but a lot of times it is a production note because it kind of requires you changing your preset, your sample, because the one you picked is just a little like soft, right? It's not, doesn't hit like it should. So, and then another thing, so I don't know what's going on with the vocals. I think it sounds like these are maybe like vocals from like they're samples, or maybe they're like from another song and it's like a remix. I'm not 100% sure what's going on. There is a pump on the vocals, right? It sounds like whoa, 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 like the volume is going up and down. So something is up with these vocals. I don't know what it is. Maybe it is that you're like gonna replace them, they're just dummy vocals or something. But if these are vocals you recorded, they're like in your dog clean vocals, something is happening. Like you have a pumper, a side chain, something causing this whoa, whoa, whoa kind of feeling. So anyway, also would love to hear a new version of this. Let me know if you guys would like to PL. If you liked it, just comment the letter P, letter L, and I'll add it to the playlist. Also, I saw Adam just put our Discord link in the chat. Anybody who's not in our Discord, guys, join. It's like the way to keep up with the community. And the community is great. Like, I see you guys in there all the time having like really awesome conversations to help each other, having like just fun, nerdy conversations about music, about production, songwriting. Guys, everybody needs a community, right? Like making music alone, it's hard. It's like a hard path, right? So come join, come hang out. I see the PLs roll in for Tammy, so I'm gonna go ahead and add the song to the playlist. And next up, we have our last song of this free-for-all, and then we're gonna move on to the version segment. I actually don't have this song in here. Am I in the right folder? Yeah, I wrote down Too Much Time, but I don't have this song. Okay. Well, then no more. Then this segment is over. We're gonna have another free for all though, guys. So don't worry. Anybody who's just rolling up, who's like, I'd like my song critiqued. Today is a little bit of a lighter stream. There's a lot more songs now than we started a few minutes ago, but you can go ahead and add your songs in. There's going to be another free-for-all. If you're a verified Boombox member, right? Boombox is the platform we're using for these streams. They're the sponsor of these streams, and they make all of this possible, and they're really freaking cool. So we're going to have a couple of more segments where you guys can get your music reviewed. We're going to have another free-for-all later, and then we're also going to have a verified moment, which is for people like this, like Raven, who have a little star next to their name, right? And these people, halal, you know, everybody gets like their own stream segment if they are a verified member. So, and you can look for a way to do that in the link in the description of this video. So, but let's go ahead and move on to the next segment. Guys, I haven't made Adam, if you're still here, Adam is my editor for all these freaking awesome edits you see on my channel. I get so many compliments on the edits, and I'm like, these are for Adam. I guess I don't edit, right? But Adam also helps me with many other things. He makes so many things run for my social media presence. So Adam, if you're still here, would you please make like a cute little like transition animation for next week for the version segment? Because I realized we don't have one, and we absolutely need to have one. If you guys have suggestions for what it should be, you can put them in the chat for Adam. But so, all right, everybody is here. We've got 5 participants this month. So, and just to refresh, not to sound like a broken record, but I know some people are just joining. So what this stream segment is, all of these people are going to be submitting this same song every single stream. So from this Thursday up until the last Thursday of the month, they're going to be submitting, and I'm going to be helping them like elevate this specific song and make it better. And every stream they're going to apply the notes, make it better, hopefully. And by the end, they're gonna all vote for each other who is the most improved, and that person gets a little prize. They win $100 and the bragging rights of being the most improved. So let's just start from the bottom. Let's start with Halal. This is called I Feel Alive. Oh, and it's gonna be with Adam, okay, his collaborator. Retro 80s inspired cinematic synthwave song. I'm working with Adam Sharp. Haven't recorded vocals yet. That's okay. Busy schedules. Listen, I get it. Life is busy. Fear not, fair maiden. You're so cute. Send me some demo vocals or some of his ideas. Okay, so we just have like a rough version with some rough vocals, ideas, nothing crazy, but we're listening for just like initial vibes. Anything that's like totally not working, anything that's amazing that needs to be like really improved. So, okay. Wunsch Machine. This was your song. Too Much Time. One word. Don't worry. I'm going to come back to you after this stream segment, and we can listen. So, but let's listen to I Feel Alive right now. I like the artwork too. Helps lock in on the vibe.
Step to the rear of the vehicle. Place your hands on the trunk.
I love this style. Overall, love it. Literally love it. I think it's so fun. It's really like, God, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Like, it paints a picture. I hear the music and I see the picture. I don't know what that's called, but I really like that it does that. Couple of things. So obviously we have just like some vocal ideas, like not developed enough to really comment on yet. So I'm going to mostly focus on the track. I want to ask you what exactly it is that you want to do with this song, because I think that's going to really determine what we should do with the arrangement here. Because if it's going to be, let's say, like an artist release, right? Like for Adam, or maybe it's like your guys' collaborative release as artists. I would say, it needs to probably follow some kind of like a little bit more traditional of a structure, because right now, what I notice is you just have build, 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 all the way up to 2 minutes. And then you kind of come into like a smaller section with like a verse. But even then, there's not like a transition. It just kind of drops off, which like can't be fine, right? I just want to like push you to question what's going on, right? Like, what are you doing? Is this more of a dance record? Like, are you wanting people in the club to like start slow and then the kick comes in and then it builds and then they're just like dancing? Because that's a different angle and that's a different goal. So, and that's what I heard is, or is this like a film and TV thing where it's just continuous build and you're going to try to pitch it to a show? Because that's different too, right? I'll give you like my thoughts for this, right? But like, for example, if you were pitching it, if you're making this as a TV film track, which I think this could have a good chance of that, I would take out a lot of the sirens and the cars and the police talking, because when they use things like this in a scene, they're gonna have their own scene with people talking and whatever's going on. So you kind of don't want to have things like that in it. But for an artist release, cool, why not, right? So this is why I'm just asking. Okay, and then he goes, I will change the whole arrangement when I lock in the lyrics. Just added parts for ideas. Will be a synthwave song rather than a pop song. Awesome. Okay. So, but think specifically like what you want to do with it, right? Because like I said, like if it was film TV, I probably would take out all the kind of Foley type of stuff that you put in and like the sound effects, or I would hide them more in like, the police talking. You could put it way in the background with like reverb, and then it becomes more of just like, what's going on over there, right? Okay. So yeah. 4 will be an artist release. I see. Yeah, then you can kind of like get away with a lot more. But what I would still say, if it's going to be more of an artist release, try to have like a little bit more of a defined structure. Personally, I would probably go to verse to sooner. I liked the big build, but maybe that's towards the end. I would just like build it up, go back down for the verse 2, and then build it back up for the ending. I think that would be good. But as far as the sonics, everything was really great. I think it literally sounded like the 80s. The kick you picked was very 80s. The way you developed your ARPs, opening up the filters on them was super, super good. So I think it's a really, really great direction. I do think your top line is going to determine a lot of what you do. The only thought I had about what you guys had right now with the top line, right? Because it was, what was the key exactly? It's like da 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 da. Good melody, but also I know you're marrying that with some of the synths and everything. So I would maybe build off of that as, you know, your verse, but I would definitely want more of a wide spanning top line. I want to go up, I want to go down, I want to have different rhythms. Try not to get locked into doing that too much. So, but for this early stage, really freaking cool. Really great. So, and for the version segment, we're not going to be adding these to the playlist. We'll just add all of them at the very end and in the last week, because otherwise we're going to have like 4 versions of every song every week, which is too much for the playlist. But awesome. Hello. Really, really good. Okay, and you guys have crazy ideas for the top line. Awesome. Just remember, like, keep it varied, right? I don't want to hear another ta 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 ta, even with different notes. I want to hear rhythm. I want to hear longer notes. I want to hear variety. So very excited to hear where this goes. Very stoked. So, and okay, next person that we have is Danzo, K-pop girl group, Cupid. Okay. All right. I have separated out that bipolar track I had. I remember it. This one will be called Cupid. Okay, so it's template, right? Kind of like inspired by Love Dive by IVE. I love that song. My goal is to learn structure properly, since I seem to make musical parts in isolation, sounding decent but can't fit them together. Really good goal. Fantastic goal. It's a bit on the nose to the inspiration. The template needs to be different. Okay, I'm so excited. Let's listen. So stoked. Okay, wow. Yes, very similar. Okay, I have lots of thoughts for you. So first of all, I think it's a really good idea for you to use another song as a template to kind of just study. I do think it's like very similar. I am glad you did different chords for the chorus, because I was just like, oh, I'm literally about to sing this song. I'm about to sing the top line of Love Dive, right? So let's kind of break down what you can do differently here. So first of all, in the verse, it's the sound choices, right? It's the clock. It's the it's like exactly the same, right? What I kind of would do, I would switch up a couple of the sounds. Like, I call this drum styling, right? Your drum styling is like exactly the same style as Love Dive. That's why it's like, oh, this is Love Dive, right? Go for a different style. So because you're newer and you're learning, what I would do is like, don't try to invent a style yet. Just pick a different song. Pick something that sounds really, really different. Like, I don't know, like one that popped into my head, it doesn't have to be that, was Wife by G-Idol, right? Like, it's a very Y2K kind of drum styling that they are doing with like the 808 keyboard, like that vibe. Just pick a different style. Keep all your parts, like what you programmed, just switch the samples to be a little bit of a different style, and that immediately will make it sound different than Love Dive. Now, I would love if you switched that brass to something else. Everybody loves that brass. Anytime anybody is making K-pop and they're a little bit newer, they're going for that brass. I get it. If I remember correctly, Love Dive also has these stabs. I don't remember if it's brass or something else in there. Go for a different part. And if you want to get away from it, don't do stabs. Don't do like chord, 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 right? You could do like a guitar part that's continuous. You could do synth, more like a synth arp. Like, just pick something slightly different and it will already be like very, very different than Love Dive, right? I think the clock too. Like, take out the clock. The clock is like a giveaway. So here, I think the rhythm of your bass is too similar, right? Even though it's a different chord, I can still be like narcissistic. It's dot, 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 dot. You gotta switch the rhythm. So what I would do, if you're like, I don't even know what it should be, take out the bass, right? Take out the bass, keep your drums, and just look at other songs you're inspired by that are focused on a synth. Like, I don't know, like one of the aespa songs, and try to just hum that rhythm with your drums. I think that's going to help a lot. And then this part, it's just the same chords as la 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 la, right? Like, I just hear that. So switch the chords. You can keep a lot of the production, just different chord progression. I hope that helps. But I'm really, really excited for what you're going to do with this. So can't wait for the version next week. Okay, and next up we have Kiara Rari. I think it's all, is it called Ha Ha Ha? Or is it just like an unnamed song? LOL. Okay, so going for 2016 EDM indie pop that can become background music for a video montage or edit of friends traveling together. It's very specific and I like that. I don't understand drops. Honestly, drops is something I struggle with. I'm such a like songwriter and singer first that if it's like instrumental is the hook, I'm like, oh God, here we go. 124, that's terrible low energy drop. I don't understand how to make it give energy. Okay, fair. Force myself to use Vital for the synths. Okay, so synth design as well. Awesome. Raven, I'll definitely be doing more. So yeah, you should participate in this one. It's kind of giving like a Y2K vibe. Cute little melody, I like it. this too long. It was okay when you did the first 4 bars. I wanted it to go to the chorus. Then it was 8 bars. I was like, no, it's okay. Like if the vocal melody develops enough, it will be cool. But now I'm like, no, we need to get to the chorus. Unless you have like a fantastic melody for this break. Rory says that was the chorus. Okay, all right. Lots of things. So, good news is I kind of really love the verse vibes, right? Like it works really well. Yeah, like it can be mixed better and stuff, but just as like a rough arrangement, I'm like, okay, cool. I hear melodies. It's comforting. It's sweet. It's totally nailing what you're going for. I think we need to rethink arrangement because you're doing like a lift chorus, you're doing an EDM lift chorus, but you're prefacing it with a lift pre-chorus. And what's the biggest rule of like songwriting and arrangement in general? Variation. We need to have dynamics, right? You have build, build. You can't do build, build. You have to do drop, build, right? 2 builds back and forth. That's why I was like, wait, why is this pre-chorus so long? Like, because, you know, it was 1 build and then another build. So what I would suggest is then not doing a pre-chorus, just doing nice verse, long build chorus, and a sick drop. I think this is the easiest solution for this, to be honest. And it's the cleanest too. And if you want to do a pre-chorus, your pre-chorus can be just over the music of your verse, right? Like, let's hear it real quick again. Like all of this could kind of be like verse / pre. And then, yeah. I would say the only thing. You know what I would like though? You can make it work how it is with just like same loop going over and over. I will say it does get a little bit redundant. So if you switched it a little bit for the chorus, it could even be the same chords, but like longer, right? You hang on the first chord twice as long. You hang on the second chord twice as long. Or it could be the same chord progression, but like one different chord. Or maybe it completely switches. Something about here, just like foundationally, I think could be stronger and set you up for like better songwriting, you know. But then let's talk about your drop. 2 things that you are struggling with, I'm hearing. So your top line, your synth top line, it's too similar to what is going on in the verse. That's why it does not feel like it drops. It does not feel like anything new is happening. It's just like, oh, it's the same, but just the drums changed a little bit. That's why it doesn't feel like a drop. So you want to like fully switch it up. You honestly, what I recommend, just use Splice. Like, I know you're not a drop maven, like you're not a DJ. Literally just find leads on Splice. These days, I forget if they have integrations with other DAWs, but like Ableton, it's a full integration now. You literally can lock into your tempo, into your key, and you can just drag them in and be like, let me try this one, let me try this one, let me try this one. And then you can adjust it after, even like replay it maybe to make it more custom to your song. But I would just try to get like inspiration from loops, because this is like the reason it's not working. It's just so similar to what you already have. So that's what I would do. That's what I would do. But great job. I can't wait to hear this next week. And next up, oh, we are locked out for some reason. Let's see. Can I go back? Yeah, there you go. Next up, we have Danielle with Silhouette. Bad music warning, stop. Very rough draft of an instrumental and melody, no lyrics yet. Was typing around with the title of Silhouette, not married to it. Track and melody wise, I was inspired by Ive. Oh, lots of Ive inspiration today. How they combine airy, ethereal vocals with these electro hard-hitting bass. Yeah. Okay, awesome. Let's just hear it. Oh, wrong song. Nice melody. Okay. All right. I'm going to talk about this because you clearly have very good instincts as a top liner. I'm going to go hard on you. I'm going to challenge you. All right. Verse. Verse is good. I like the verse. I really just, the melody locked in for me. The only thing you could experiment with is endings of these phrases. I'll show you what I mean. I think moment, I think you're missing a syllable. You need that. I won't even jump into it. You just need that. And then what's your ending right here? Too plain. You need those two notes right there. Again, won't really explain why. You just do. Next, your pre has amazing ideas. It's a little broken. I'll show you why it's broken. This is a great instinct on your part. I think the melody is too plain. It's, how do I talk about this? Too simple, even though the instinct to go up and go rhythmic is 100% on the money. I would massage this. Even that already fixes it, but play with it. Now, another broken thing here. You have a fantastic melody, but where it appears, I think, is off. This awesome. Absolutely in love with this one. Okay, this is what I would do. Massage this. I'm just, I'm thinking on the spot, of course. Something else in the middle. Then that's even better. More interesting. And then however that was, make that melody a one-time event that leads from your pre to your chorus. Pro tip, bonus points. If you make your track match the melody, if you have your synths and stuff going up the scale like the melody is. All right, let's go to the chorus. This is cool. I like the little
eyes, look at my side, look at my go high, look in the back, give me the back, check it inside. Wow, just a bit.
Let me hear it one more time. I'm struggling.
Look at my eyes, look at my side, look at my go.
It could work. The look at my this, look at my that could work, but I've also heard it before. And it's almost like the look at this, look at that lyric device. I don't know if you're planning to use that lyric device. It is a good one. It flows off the tongue. However, it's like a go-to. I've used that before, and I know a lot of writers have used that before. Try to find a lyric that locks in just as juicy as look at this, look at that, but is a little more unique. And I've talked about before, this seems like a K-pop pitch type song. Forgive me if I'm wrong. If it's for you as an artist, it's maybe a little bit of a different perspective. For K-pop pitch, you just want it to kind of surprise the A&R. Look at my this, look at my that is not going to surprise an A&R. It's not. It's too common in what people do in K-pop. I like though. Maybe go there and also make your chord match. Something different. What I didn't like was the B. This bit.
Just a bit, baby, go. You wanna feel it now.
No, 2 notes. You can do better. You can do better. Just reimagine that. That sounds like first melody to come out of a top liner's head. Maybe it was. You could do better. The endings also could be better. If you're gonna use that rhythm again, you need to add a more unique melody to it. Even that, you could lock in better than that, but that's better than what you have. Now, I would do something else. Silhouette with that melody it's not locking. It's like pretty and cute, but I think for that type of melody, you need like a la la la, na na na, something more like easy, more catchy. And then maybe the word silhouette could be like in the middle, like la 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 ba 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 ba, my silhouette, la 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 la, my silhouette, right? You could do that. Really promising though, really promising. You guys know, I always feel bad. I go the hardest on the people whose work is like getting there. That's when I'm like, okay, you're near being a pro. I'm gonna start talking to you like a pro, and this is where I get really like. So, but it's really good. I really liked it. Can't wait to hear the next version. And then final song right here in our Boombox version segment is from Drowsy. Boombox versions beat horrible. Y'all need to have a little more confidence. You guys are not horrible. Stop it. Wait, is this Shut up. Okay, this is so funny. Drowsy, they're so funny. Today I present you a very rough demo. You guys are helping my migraine. Like, you guys are so talented and funny that I'm feeling better. Just started the beat today since I have to find a new job currently. Oh my God, you were just killing it. Like, in a life situation that's obviously stressful and also making music. Honestly, can we get some freaking applause for Drowsy for doing all of this while trying to find a job? Still managed to put down idea, direction of the beat. Supposed to go, can't stress enough. This beat is still sounding like my first beat type beat. Okay, so you just made something rough just to get in. I will just listen to it with all of that in mind. Let's go. That's a nice switch up. Okay, Drowsy, I'm gonna give you like the biggest spiel in the world right now. This was not horrible. You are not horrible. You're not untalented. Stop it. Stop acting insecure. Okay, guys, I understand being insecure about music. We're all insecure. Like, it's okay. It's part of being an artist. But don't let it win. Don't say out loud that you think you're horrible, that your beat's bad, that it's giving first beat. Like, don't do it. Just be like, hey, this is rough. I didn't have a lot of time, but I did the best I could, because that's the truth. And your beat is actually really good. Funny enough, out of everything, this is the one that made the most sense to me. Like, yes, I can hear that it's rough. I can hear it's under textured and stuff, right? Like, this is what my stuff sounds like too when I, you know, put an hour into it. Like, it sounds just like this. It doesn't sound any better than this. You know, I'm good at elevating it fast. But the most important thing is locking in on your arrangement, on all your like meat, right? That's, I don't know how else to say, it's like kind of gross, like the meat, but like, right, you got like the meat, and then you're building the rest of the meal with the garnishes and everything. You have the meat, like, it's very well arranged. The switch ups all work. I kind of was like surprised by every switch up in a good way. Everything made sense to me. It was surprising enough, different enough, but not too weird. The drums sounded really good. Literally just finish this, like, just work on it, like texturize it, mix it better, you know, like maybe swap some of the samples that are a little bit like, you know, first sample choice vibes, but like, it's good. Like, what are you putting yourself down for? Stop it. BT Welland says, doesn't feel rough to me, sounds pretty good. It does sound good. It does. It's just like insecurity talking. That's why I'm mad at you, Drowsy. Literally hadn't mixed anything, not even gain staged. It's okay. Like, you have a really interesting, cool arrangement. You have an amazing starting point. Now you got 4 weeks to futz around with it and like add to it, take things away, try something else, expand it, make a crazy dance break. Like, you got this. It's good. I really like it. I really, really like it. Acknowledging it is fine, but don't let it win. Raven, I agree. Y'all's talent skills are way too good to let it win. Don't be like me and be this hard on yourself. Oh, Raven. I mean, I can like jump into that. I can do a whole seminar on like insecurity in art, guys, if I wanted to. Like, I have been it. I have been around it with like literally everyone I've ever worked with. Like, people are just insecure. We tie our identities to our work. It's hard. So, but you're talented, you're good, and you don't need to like be this black and white, all or nothing. I am amazing today and then I'm trash tomorrow. No, you are talented, right? Not every single beat is gonna be like the most amazing thing. I make stuff all the time where I'm like, oh, it's okay. You know, I don't make stuff and I'm like, that's bad. It sounds like a beginner, because it's not going to after this many years. But there's definitely stuff I make where I'm like, I just don't feel like it's locked in, right? Like, it sounds profesh, but it's like not my best work. And I'm okay with that. I'm just like, oh, like, in fact, like these days I'm kind of like, I don't really want to be brilliant every day and on command. I'm not a dancing monkey. Like, I'm not a producing, songwriting, singing monkey, right? Like, I'm gonna be brilliant when I'm inspired and when I feel good, and like, it just, like, the inspiration comes and like everything aligns. And when it doesn't, like, I'm sorry, I'm not feeling bad. I'm not feeling about myself. I'm not feeling bad about my talent, period, done. Like, I'm not, like, no. And I encourage you guys to like work on this, right? Like, it's easier for me to say because I've been working on this for literally 20 years, but it's like becoming conscious of your insecurities really helps, and realizing how toxic it is and how it can like really slow you down and hurt you. Don't do it. Like when the thoughts come, let them come. Be like, okay, cool, I'm feeling insecure, but like fight them. Fight! Fight! Okay, my migraine said, girl, you're talking too much, you're getting too intense. Vegas Starboy said, a good thing about music is there's always going to be someone out there who will love your work, so don't feel discouraged, because out there's someone who will love the music you put out, and you're so correct. BTY says, trust me, I've gotten to the point where I've said music production isn't for me. I'm sure we've all been there. Oh, for sure. Listen, I'll do one more little speech on this. Like, if any of you guys decide to do this professionally, it's hard enough. Like, there's so many things in just the job of being a professional producer that like suck really hard, that have nothing to do with you and your inner feelings, that are just like the systematic setup of our industry to be against the creative. Like, it's the best way I can describe it. That the last thing you want to do is also be your own enemy. That is the last thing you should be doing, is being your own enemy. You should be your own best friend and your biggest cheerleader, because there are enemies out there. They're real enemies, Spotify, out there that want to take your art, take your money, not pay you, not honor you, not help you, just take. There are things set up in a way to hurt you already. Don't hurt yourself on top of it. Don't hurt yourself on top of it. And that's my spiel. That's the end of my spiel. Okay. Let's listen to more music, guys. Let's listen to more music. So this was it for our version segment. You guys all did a wonderful job. Congratulations, guys. You did a wonderful job. I can't wait to hear the next version next week. And now let's go back to everybody else's music. We're going to do a little bit of a verified moment now. There's a lot of you guys in here already, but I am going to say we're going to do another free-for-all in a bit. So, it's kind of your last chance to submit more music. Submit your songs. And if you don't get in this week, that's okay. You have another chance for the next 4 weeks of March. 3 weeks of March. So, and that's that. Let's go ahead and start. Well, hold on. Let me do a little verified moment. I forgot to do it. Let's pick the lowest person, like first one. Okay, we've got Raven right here. Hi, Raven. And then Enzo gave you some really good feedback. Try keeping things simple. Would love to know. However, if it's too simple, lacking room for vocals. Okay, awesome. Also, huge thank you for making this community. I love this community, guys. Like, I'm more proud of this community than like my like accomplishments and stuff. Like, seriously, because I feel like I'm helping people for real, and you guys are helping each other. And it's just like, I don't know. I've always wanted to do something like more, I guess, I don't know, philanthropic. I don't know if this counts as philanthropic, but like for other people more than for myself. And this makes me feel really good. Maybe this is just like maturity and getting older. It's like more fulfilling than just making my own stuff. But anyway, I'm excited to hear this. Raven, real quick, just turn down your snare. It's a little overjuiced. And like, pro tip, if you want to make it like a little more textural, every other hit or so, do like a verb layer, like a second, like a psh under it. You can grab like one of the ones I made, or you can literally just like make one yourself with like a nice hall verb or like a non-lin verb. You just need to texturize that snare, but it is also too loud. Robert says snares forward. Okay, I like this vibe. Turn this bass up a little bit. It's a really good part. It's a little lost. This is cute. Okay, things are unbalanced mix-wise here. Really good arrangement. bass is super, super lost, super small. It could be your preset choice. I'm kind of feeling like it might be. It's one of those like really round presets. Kind of hard to make it stand out, especially in a track like this that's all bass centric. Maybe flip through some presets, try a different one. But also the da right, the little synth, real cute. Just again, it's like a little loud. So just rebalance things a little bit. I feel like you might have been really ear fatigued doing this, so things are a little like volume wise out of whack, but the arrangement itself is good. Let's go. Okay, I have a very kind of an advanced tip for you for this. You have you have that synth top line, then you have just chords pulsing. Love the chords, really love that idea. Add that melody to your chords, like literally keep the chord, but add the in them. It's gonna make it lock in better, promise. It's good. I kept stopping it. I know like sometimes it's not as nice for the listeners, but sometimes I feel like I could just like give you better thoughts on the spot if I stop. So, balancing act. But it's good. I really like it. I think it's cute. I think I'm just going to give you the song. I don't think this is bad. Personally, I probably wouldn't change it. But is really attention seeking as a melody. It's a good melody. So what I would say for top line, most likely your top line will be based on that. It wouldn't necessarily need to be the exact melody. Like if I were top lining it, I would probably be like, I try and hide but I can't let go. And some other kind of B right here. So you will potentially need to like adjust that a little bit around the top liner, but I think it's totally doable. Just be open to it. But yeah, mostly the biggest thing here was like just kind of things being unbalanced volume wise, but super easy to fix. Guys, we're going back to PLing because we're not in the versions segment anymore. So if you're new, songs from most segments are eligible to be put into a special playlist called Piggies of the Week and Other Eaters, March. So if you liked Raven's track, comment PL, stands for playlist, and I will add it to the playlist if I get 5 PLs. So it's all up to you. Don't let Raven down. Lau551 says it's so catchy. Oh my god, it is very catchy, right? It's very catchy. You're so welcome. Okay, lots of PLs. I agree. Very much so. I love you guys, by the way. Out of nowhere, but I do. I love my piggies so much. Like, I have had a very difficult time in the music industry from a work standpoint, from an emotion standpoint, from a sexism standpoint, from any kind of standpoint. And this kind of gives my struggle and meaning, to be honest. Like, I feel like when I help you guys, I help my younger self. Not to get like super duper cheesy, but like, it's the truth. So I love y'all. Kaz, come on down with Lately. Sent this one on a previous stream, suggested a melody change in the chorus, which I tried. Also add second verse and bridge. Could you listen from 115? I got you, Kaz. Always love your music. I wonder, 115? Let's see, where's that? Let me see. From like here. All right, let's do it.
You're the only sunshine in my
life.
Scared to react. I live like a ghost in the dark.
Oh, pretty good melody.
I keep losing track of all you believe that we are.
Oh my god. It's good. Sorry, I had like a brain fart. I thought dark and R don't rhyme, but then it was like, Alina, they rhyme. What is... The migraine is speaking.
When you don't need it, but you can't leave it. Picking up pieces of your life. When you're still breathing, making up reasons, and you know nothing makes us right. When it's too hard to face the gravity, and you know that it could be insanity. Cause it's never gonna last, it'll be over in a flash, in a moment that we can't replace. Cause you're the reason I try
I think it feels really sophisticated melodically. I really like it. What do you guys think? It's good. Like, just kind of like the lifts and the lowers of the melody. Just, it was really satisfying. Maybe because I suggested some of these, so I'm like biased. But it's good. I have like a creative suggestion for you. You don't have to do this, but I just heard this as I was sore. Let's see.
Flash in a moment that we can't replace. 'Cause
You could do like either harmony stack or a little kind of verby, very verby ad lib. Lately. And you could do that as one, like that note, or you could do just like a stack. But lately, chasing, right? You could do like a little response right there. And you do have a lot of harmonies and stuff here, but I think for second chorus, third chorus, it could be a nice elevation. And then I thought of the same kind of thing right here in this little hole.
you're the only lifeline in my mind. Maybe I should let the stars align, but I don't wanna waste more time.
More time. You could do like either just like an ad lib, like a no, like something like that. And time, or you could just repeat time, which might be better because if you're gonna repeat lately chasing, then people are already conditioned to the repeats. But yeah, I like it. I like it. When you mix this, your voice is sitting on top of your track. Just a little caution for you. I would just mix it a little more into the track. But you're so talented. Sounds great. I saw so many PLs. People are like, Kaz 8, perfection. Is he a professional? I think so. Or, releasing artist. I don't know. Does Kaz have stuff on Spotify? You guys, my Spotify's closed. I don't want to open it and like screw up my stream because we were having issues before with like stream quality. But you guys can look up Kaz Benson on Spotify and all the other places. But yeah, beautiful work. Gorgeous work. Gonna add you right in. Honestly, Piggy contender for sure. Oh my god, have I not been playing the Piggies thing this whole guys? I think I have not played this thing the entire time as I've been adding songs to the playlist. That's crazy. That's when I know I'm out of it today. Out of it. All right. Well, I played it this time. Oh, also, Too Much Time by Wunsch Machine. I skipped it last time in the free-for-all because I couldn't find it because it was all written as one word. Let's listen to that real quick right now because I promised. Some dance pop. Had the chance, or rather the misfortune, to listen to this on some club speakers lately. Make quite the impression negative one. It's always like tough listening to your stuff on like different playback systems and kind of hearing things you haven't heard before. The kick seems to take no prisoners and steamrolled over everything. Okay, all right, let's listen. Let's kind of pay attention to the mix a little bit here. Well, listening right away, your kick is way too tiny, too soft right now. I will say about club speakers, they boost the subs like very often, right? They want insane like vibes in the club where it's like nothing but the kick. You know how you like go outside the club? Me acting like I ever go to the club or ever did when I was younger. But I'm aware of life. Like, you go outside of like a loud venue or whatever and you hear through the wall, it's just boom, 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 boom. And it's because they boost the kick. Like that's what they do. So I think perhaps got a little bit freaked out and turned it down too much. One thing, okay, so you have this textural thing going on. I don't know if it's Foley, ASMR, if it's like a shaker. It almost sounds like either like wooden beads being rolled, like it sounds like Foley to me, or like maybe paper, or maybe a combination. be a lot more strategic with how you use that. It's kind of like comes off like almost like noise, like unintentional noise in the track. If you just put it in like very specific spots, like end of every four bars, something like that, it will feel a lot more intentional. Yeah, and I would say the same thing for your snare. You might have made that a little bit too soft as well. It doesn't, you don't, for this track that's a little bit more, I would say like it's 80s inspired, right? It doesn't need to have this like crazy kick, crazy snare, like a modern dance track or something, but they're a little soft. I think you could juice both the snare and the kick up a little bit.
Hold me as the night gets cold. Feel the time get slow.
I like a lot of the melodies.
Too much time to waste for this life I made.
Cool.
Breaking through too late. Is this now my fate?
Yeah, your bass also is your bass is so cool. The bass, the part you're playing, it kind of reminds me of James Bond. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I think you maybe just got a little bit like freaked out by the club playback and messed some things up a little bit. Yeah, bass should be a little bit louder. Kick should be the big three, really. Big kick, bass, snare, right? But I do think you have a lot of really cool arrangement things. I like the melodies. It was very haunting, very interesting. You always do more unique experimental songs. I really appreciate that. So yeah, don't feel insecure. Literally just like mix it with the big three in mind, adjust things around those to be a little, nothing crazy, just stand out a little more, right? You don't have to make a club record. Like you could keep your vibes, just, you know, boost them a little bit so it impacts. But Drowsy says we need big kick energy. Listen, I might start saying that. Big kick energy. Okay. We need it. Yeah, AC Aiton, it goes, not really hearing much of a kick. Yeah, it's just, we know what happened. It's okay. Listen, that's why I don't do car tests anymore. I don't like listen. I basically don't check my mix anywhere but my speakers at 2 volumes, and that's one of the things I teach in my course, my music producer crash course, right? Like it's like the specific practice of listening at 2 set volumes at all times on one playback system, because it confuses you a lot using other playback systems. So the goal is to set up your playback system to be really, really good and accurate, and then you don't need the other things. So guys, are we PLing? I'm sorry, I forgot to call out the PL. Let me know if you'd like to add Wunsch Machine song Too Much Time to the playlist. Let me know, people. Sorry, I kind of like, for a second, I went into like, I just like checked out. I don't know where I was. I was just like, just got gone a little bit. Raven says, PL for me, I want to hear the journey for sure. I see 1, 2, 3 PLs right now. 4. Bum, bum, bum. Nick, okay, yeah, we have PL. Somebody's asking what a PL is. So this is what people say when they're wanting to add the song to our special playlist that we have. So since it got 5 PLs, which is the rule, it goes right. And okay, let's get back to the verified moment, and we have Aiton's song Gooey Sticky Shit. All right, let's go. It's kind of weird, tad experimental, not everyone's cup of tea. We love it. We love experimentation. It's a fun thing to do in music, right? Is to experiment. honestly like a rap on top of this would be not the traditional choice. Like a sexy rap, you know? Hey. I don't think it's too slow. I don't. I think you just need like a really freaking sick vocalist on this. And then maybe if you want to like extract more energy out of it, you would make your drums a little more hard hitting. Like it's sample choice wise, like not how you're sitting in the mix. You're sitting pretty decently in the mix, honestly. Just your choices are very acoustic leaning. And I think like you could like mix them in with some more electronic choices. That's just my initial thought though. Let's hear the bridge. You said there's like some cool weird stuff in there. SP's voice is fire. I agree. Cool melody. Ooh. Yeah. I think it's great. I don't think you should feel insecure about this. You really just kind of need to like extract as much energy out of the drums as possible. You know, maybe layer a little bit more. And then you just need the right vocalist. Something more rhythmic on top of this, right? Don't let them do like a ha ha. Because yeah, if somebody does more of these legato melodies, it's gonna lean like really sleepy. But if you have somebody rap or like a rhythmic sing on top of this, it'll be cool. Cool. So, are we PLing, guys? Are we PLing? I see a couple PLs already, but like, are we PLing or not? Like, let me know. I thought it was pretty cool. Too easy PL, right, Raven? Robert says loved it. Yeah, me too. Lots of syllables. Yeah, the syllables is what's gonna I have literally songs with like this similar vibe, and I would always like kind of do rhythmic stuff on top of it, and those are always like some of my favorite songs. They're just really cool. So excited for this. Good job. Beautiful job. And let's see who else is gonna go into this. All right, we've got Josta. Come on down with Move It, short edit. Oh, sorry. Down.
When you hear the rhythm, start to move.
Hey, okay. It's sickening. Yeah, this Just always has just like unique unique approach to dance music. I thought this was really cool. Are we PLing, guys? I think we're PLing, but like, you let me know. Obviously. Yeah, I think it's great, right? I'm not gonna be like tearing this apart because it's so very much your unique style, right? For me, if I were to do this, I probably wouldn't do as many like voices, switch ups, effects. Like, it's very, very, very maximalist. I do think it's your style though, and it works. One thing I would say is like, I would love to encourage you to do a song in this style that's just a little bit more like, I don't want to say less maximalist or more minimal, like just even more intentional with all the new things that you add. I would just like to hear that. I'd like to hear how you would approach like more of a streamlined dance track, just as like practice, right? Because I think you could maybe unlock a way to make it feel even catchier versus super experimental. Because right now this feels super experimental. It's very good, but I'm just curious. I'm curious for like career building sake, because I know that not everybody will connect fan wise with such a maximalist track. A lot of people will, a lot of people won't. So this is more just me playing devil's advocate, but it's cool. It's really cool. So I see lots of PLs. I'm gonna add it. Boom, bam. Let's go. And let's see. We have another person for the verified moment. We have a few. However, we are getting towards the end of the stream, so I'm gonna take Rob Next Door with an incredible title. Incredible. I can't wait to hear this.
I met this French guy, asking about decapitations.
What?
He told me that's a myth. Fuck, I really wanted head.
What? Ah! Okay, I was not ready. Wait.
I know this French movie about a rat who's a chef.
I like that feeling.
He begged me, please stop with this stereotypical shit. And then what? Then we made it pour le coucou sur ce coin under the stars. I say I don't really know much French. Can you teach me how to moan? It's mon Dieu que ça feel this bone on you. How can the French be so hard? Promise you won't need your tin if I say it. Respect me like one of your French lads. Tell me what's your favorite bread?
This is the most insane song, but like in an amazing way. Okay, do you guys remember a couple of streams ago when Rob Next Door first showed up and he was asking about his name and he was like, oh, is this a good name? And it's like, I don't know, something about Rob Next Door really hits, right? And then I heard his music for the first time and I was like, oh, Rob Next Door is a freak. Rob Next Door is a freaky person. And that's why the name works even better. It's incredible. And now you're getting freakier and freakier. I love it. My only suggestion is do a post-chorus after this. I don't know if I would be like, la la la, French sluts. Like, I would do some kind of like, ooh la la, ooh, like maybe that's extremely cheesy, but also the song is so camp. It's so camp. I feel like you could get away with like a little, ooh la 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 la, when you call me one of your French beep, like something like that. Because you just need a hook in here. But these lyrics got me. They got me good, girl. They got me real good. The headline is insane. Insane. I love it. I'm very inspired by this. Let me know if you guys would like to PL. Even if you guys don't PL, I'm still putting it in the playlist. So like, you might as well go online. But like, it's so camp. Oh, guys, it's so camp, and you guys know I like camp. It's so good. Rob Next Door is a freak. Absolutely love you, Rob. Never change. Never change. But yeah, I see PLs. Yeah, it's like giving like that really campy, like gnarly type of vibe. Totally different song, of course, but like just the vibe, the camp of it all. I agree. And then we'll do one more person for this verified moment, and that person's gonna be Halal, because he's gold. Afro House song, let's go. Be super critical, please. Don't worry, I have diamond tier thick skin. Honestly, honey, you're gonna need it in the music industry. Like, I don't like being harsh on y'all. I don't enjoy it at all. I just want to be nice to everybody, but I know how folks are out there, so I'm gonna be harsh. I got you. I like the sample. It's really pretty. Your vocals are sitting way too on top of the mix. Just reposition that. Also, you have that little kick in there, which you guys know I don't like little kicks. In this instance, I love it. I want to hear more of it. It's the most special thing in this part, other than the vocals. The little toot toot toot. I like really want to hear that. Turn the pluck and the bongos up a little bit. This is so special. We need more cut to the kick. The kick is too round. You need to layer click with it. Your bass feels soft. I don't know if it's just the level. I'm suspecting it's the level and it's the part itself. I know you have a lot going on with the percussions, so you don't want to be like do 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 with the bass, right? Add like a little more movement to it, and I think the sound itself is like it's like a boring sound, right? And everything else is so not boring. So I know like the contrast you're trying to create. I think you could just push it a little bit more to be a little more rhythmic, a little bit more interesting without taking over. More on bass in this pre-chorus, you could have a different bass. I think you have more of like Reese here for texture difference. I think this transition, you could also do more, like I know you're kind of filtering down. You can be more dramatic with the filter that you put in here, or like really like give me something like really noticeable here. Basically really good. Basically really, really good. Mix, I think the vocal just, you want this vocal loud, you just don't want it as loud. I would like very subtly adjust how it sits. The kick is a big issue for me. The bass is a big issue for me. Everything else is like kind of hitting, to be honest. You did a great job. You did a great job. So, awesome. I got you. I can't wait to hear this all done. PL, guys, are we putting it in the playlist or what? I feel like it's so interesting. Afro House is so big right now. And it almost reminds me of like 2015, 2016 when Tropical House was like everything and everywhere. People just want that summery fun vibe, huh? Right now, like for some reason, like we just want to party in the sun. I get it. I get it. Okay, I see lots of PLs, guys. All right. Beautiful work. 8. And okay, guys, we're almost at the end of the stream, but before I go, we're gonna do one more free for all. This is gonna be a little free for all because you guys know I don't feel well today. So we're just gonna do 3 songs. So put your name in the hat. Comment the name of your song. You're allowed to spam it right now. Spam, spam, spam. I'm gonna pick 3 at random. We're gonna listen to them, and then we're gonna pick Piggy of the Week. So let's do it, you guys. Let's go. Okay. I got 1. I'll wait a little bit though for everybody to have a chance. All right, I got another one. All right, I'm gonna wait. I was like, wait, but then I glance at the chat and I see the names. All righty, guys. All right. I got 1. Thank you guys for your spam. Let's listen to some music. And of course, if you didn't get a chance to have your song heard this week, don't fret, because actually I'm doing this every week this month. I have a stream every single Thursday, so if you submitted a song and it didn't get reviewed, you still have a chance. Just come to the next stream. Just come to the next stream. We got this. Okay, this song is called Rush. All right, by Drowsy.
Yo, audio comments.
You are so funny. Stop that right now. Stop being so funny. Also, if you guys want to leave audio comments, as long as you're appropriate, like, I'll play them. It's funny. Listen from 36. All right, I got you. This pre almost feels like there's like a lot going on, like with the like, I think that's like a vocal thing, right? And then the big like synth lead. I would simplify. Maybe you don't need the little vocal textural thingies. Okay, here also my issue is like, you got do 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 do, but then you also, I think I'm hearing it correctly, you have like a vocal chop that's really cool. It's like wop 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 wop. It's tough. They're both attention-seeking parts, and you're trying to balance them out, and it's like, it sounds like a lot, right? I think I would just pick one. I would pick one, or make the other one really closely match somehow to the other. Honestly though, what I would do, I would take that do 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 do. I would take it out because you have it as a motif a lot in the front. So right, maybe for like the sake of surprising the listener, I would do more of that. I think it would be more interesting. But yeah, it just seems like a little overlayered to me. But it's good. You did a great job. So guys, are we PLing? Are we PLing? Also, guys, please stop spamming because I've already picked the songs. So I've already picked them. Yeah, I can't see the PLs because you guys are spamming. All right, I see a couple from Riri, from Roku. But let me know if you'd like me to add the song to the playlist. Okay, I see one from Vegas Starboy. All right. I see the PLs, guys. Let's do it. Piggies of the week and other eaters. Okay, next up we have a song. No Name. It's from BTY. Working with a male vocalist. All right, sweet. Can't wait to hear it.
aiming for something I can't see. Seeing things I cannot bear.
I really like the bass.
Wishing I could escape it. Yeah, I dream with you in my mind. I'm reaching for your hand inside night. I want to feel you right when I see the light. I don't wanna fight it.
Okay, here's my thought about his vocals. So I don't know if you've processed his vocals or if he sent them to you like that and you just like kind of put them in. I feel like these vocals are suffering from like the very common issue of sounding a little dull, right? Like just a little round, a little dull. They don't have enough of like a little polish to them. A lot of the times I accomplish this with EQ and the higher frequencies. I talk about it in like all my courses, to be honest. But the vocal processing just sounds a little too dull to me.
It's consuming me. Your eyes keep making me falling deep. I don't wanna fight it.
Okay, the vocalist is here, Honey K. I'm curious what you're recording on. It's very like there's so much in the mids and then the upper mids, so it's got like a little crunchiness to it. It's not bad at all. I'm just kind of curious, like why it sounds like that. Are you consciously processing it like this, or is it like a cheap mic situation? I kind of want to know.
Yeah, taking me. You're all of me. Yeah, you are all I need. Set the world on fire, limits so high, keep that shit sacred. See the light at the end of it, but it's worth it. I don't know, tell me now, but if we just start over.
Yeah, a lot of really cool stuff going on in here. I'd say we do have a kick problem here a little bit. It is small. The kick is small. It's tiny. Just, you know what to do. You know what to do. Work on your kick. Like, it might be a sample choice. Most of the time it's a sample choice, to be honest. And then it's a headroom reset type of situation where you're going to just have to make room in the track for it. But I thought like the arrangement was good. I really like the bass. I love that kind of 80s bass sound. You guys know this. Like anytime somebody sends like anything 80s reminiscent, I'm always like, ooh, ah. So I liked the bass, I like how it carried, just like the vocal kind of processing, how the vocals are sitting. And then the kick was like really messing me up. Yeah, Robert, the vocal is a little bit too loud too. Oh, your microphone really sucks. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm curious, like with people who just have like a really bad microphone, like just finding like subtle ways to elevate it. I think like if you maybe tried to add a little more sparkle to your voice, to your vocal, and then use like some kind of software for denoising, because a lot of times with cheap mics, they'll make it kind of like crunchy and noisy and you'll have like a lot of nasties in there. That might be the solution. Small kick energy, yes, Drowsy, unfortunately. But I see all the PLs. Really good job, ETY. I'm going to go ahead and add it to the playlist. And all right, guys, we have one new song and then we pick Piggy of the Week. I'll need you to vote, so don't go anywhere. And oops, this song is called Palm. So one is MP3 from Daniel, MP3. One is Wave. I would like to listen to the Wave. It would be better. Or does the MP3 have like the info about it? Let's see. No info. All right. Well, then I'm listening to the Wave. Let's do it. Oh. Of course, I've turned it down. I do that. Oh, ballad. Nice.
When the night is louder than my faith and my prayers.
Okay, Okay, so immediately, Daniel, you have like a lot of noise in your vocal, a lot. And I can tell it's not noise you added as texture because it started later. I don't know if it's just you are recording in a very noisy room. I'm guessing you are. Maybe it's like fan noise or something. Isotope RX is going to be a friend of yours for this. And if you don't have that, can't use it, can't buy it, I would say adding like vinyl noise throughout your song to hide it is going to be your next move.
Feel paper thin when my hands are shaking from the weight of all the things I couldn't change. I'm in the palm of your hand, not falling through the cracks, not slipping from your plan. When I can't see past the dark, you're holding my heart in the palm of your hand, where mercy draws the line.
I really like a piano.
Around this fragile life, I don't have to understand. Oh, I've tried to be my
Yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Honestly, I love the strings. I love the piano. I just think, yeah, your recording vocal quality, in the noisiness in the vocals, we need to work on that a little bit. I think you also could have a little bit more reverb on your voice too, to kind of help hide some of that like imperfect recording. So but great, if you guys want to add Palm to our playlist, comment PLs. I do listen to covers, guys, but I'm done for tonight. I do have a migraine today. It's like 1 for me. I am going to be back next Thursday though. So if you've already submitted a song and I haven't heard it yet, it's in the folder for all of March. So I'll be able to listen to it next week if you're here and you commenting. Also, you can always join Boombox as a verified member and you'll be eligible for the verified segment. But yeah. Okay, I see the PLs rolling in. Good job, Daniel. All right. And guys, it is time to pick Piggy of the Week. All right, let's see which little piggy ate the hardest. So I've got a couple of options here. I'm going to do a little poll. Please vote. Cast your vote. Who should be Piggy of the Week? All right, so we've got a song called Crash. We've got a song called Lately. And then we've got a song called Move It. And I'll play you a little bit of each of these so you can remember what they sound like. So this was Crash. Oopsie. That bass is so good. Alright, that was Crash. This is Lately.
It always so damn hard to see why it never really came right back to me. It was over in a flash, not a moment to react, but I hope that it can last someday. Cause lately, you're the reason I try. You're the only lifeline in my mind. Jealousy, memories of past lives, thinking about the past. I live a lie. Maybe I should let the stars align, but I don't wanna waste more time.
Cast your vote, guys. Vote, 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 vote. Don't be shy. There's a
When you hear the rhythm,
stream and
start
I
to
see
move.
18 votes. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
live. I see your votes. I see your votes. And with 37%, so they're all very, very, very equal, but 38% now. Lately has won. So congratulations to Cass with Lately. You did an amazing job. Such a cool song. And guys, I'm going to be back next week, next Thursday. So if I didn't get a chance to listen to your song, don't be sad. Just come back next week. Just come back next week. And if you need help before that, if you're like, oh my God, like I really am just trying to release my song, like I just need somebody to listen to, give some feedback, join our Discord server. I'm popping the link in the chat right now. Join the server, and there's a lot of talented people, some people that are right here in the chat who have really good musical tastes, who are going to help you guys out. Love to give feedback, love to talk about music, love to talk about techniques and things like that. So come join Discord, and I'm going to go take a migraine pill and lay down. I love you all so much, guys. I will see you next Thursday. Bye.